This episode of The General's Gentleman is sponsored by Galactic Civilizations 3. You are the leader of a spacefaring civilization, where humans and aliens compete for domination of our galaxy. Conquer through culture, diplomacy, technology, or military force. How will you rule your galaxy?
Welcome to The General's Gentleman.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to a game of Command and Conquer Generals 0 Hour. Our Mad Dogs for today will be Rage as our GLA demo.
And Logica, playing under the name Firestorm, will be our tank. I just don't get why he's still Firestorm, man. Like, is that to the stage where, like, you know what, screw you, man. We should just call you fucking Firestorm. Because normally Smurfs are temporary. Like, normally they change them.
Yeah.
Every so often.
Yeah, you have a Smurf for, I don't know, a while, and then you
move on, where it's like,
whatever, so.
You're staying with it.
Yeah, a few of my friends, they kind of have Smurfs, but they use them for like 6 months, and then they just change the name of their Smurf account to something else
and
again,
it's something funny, isn't it?
Yeah, normally, yeah. Or something, I don't know, like relevant, so like an in-joke or something like that, so, yeah.
Like the VACBAN clan?
Yeah, we play CSGO, we all have the VAC clan tag, so, yeah. We're the executables. It's like the clan tags, so like, it's pretty funny.
Oh, it gets one of them.
One crush. And they're straw huts. The truck can pretty much take this one out. A small pistol firing out of the driver's side window will be plenty to take the straw house down.
You mean the technician from Command and Conquer, like the original CNC game, where like, pow, pow, and he runs around. Yeah. That could take out the hut, couldn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The only lines he actually has, I'm pretty sure.
Real inventive. Other than that, not much interest happening, though there are scary demo traps all over the place.
Yeah, he's GLA demo, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's able to spam those very cheaply.
Outposts are perfect against them, though. Now the first one's been revealed.
Oh, the Dozer could go down as well here. It actually still has another terrorist in there. That was 4. Fantastic.
Whoa! Did you see that?
How quick it was.
How quick was that?
Yeah, and the technical didn't blow up either, which is surprising.
I need a second, man.
That was really fast.
I need it. That was insane.
Do you want to like rewind and watch it again?
I've never seen micro that fast.
Well, it is Rage we're talking about.
Yeah,
there's a demo bike there, I think. Was that really
nuts.
a demo bike, or was that another?
Yeah, no, that was a demo bike.
Okay.
Yeah, there are a few of them throwing out.
Early palace.
That was so quick. That was evac into terrorist explosion, and the technical still got away from that. I can't even imagine how quick that must have been.
Oh, no, sorry, no palace. No, you don't need a palace for the demo bike.
No, you don't. No. Chilling on 1.4 here, so. You never build demo bikes in 1.6. They move at the same speed as terrorists.
No, that's the demo cars.
No, they're demo cars. Demo
bikes.
They do move slower, but
it's slower, yeah.
But they're not as slow as terrorists, yeah. So
they're still good. They're just not like insane.
I do remember now.
What do you think of those supply crates that you get for free on the ground?
I think they're cool. I definitely think they add a new strategy element. They're not to the point where it's game breaking, because it's just like you get the supply crates and they're like 1,000 each or something ridiculous.
Yeah, that would suck, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they're just a small little incentive to, like, I don't know, I might have a build where I send a worker up to collect the supply crates, or I build the supply and my first, I build a supply and my first truck runs up and grabs the supplies first or something like that. I mean, that's not very efficient, or you send a dozer out, so yeah. I believe it adds another strategic element without being game breaking. So yeah, I'm a big fan.
That's true, but on the other hand, it is actually really unfair for China. Like, GLA just has a huge advantage because GLA has workers, USA has Humvees, which are fast. China doesn't really have any of those.
So I mean, we've seen USA players just beat that with drops though. Take USA for example, like beating GLA workers. Like we've seen drops come by, but like they drop on the supply crates, pick them up, and then drop on the base if they were doing that with missile defenders or dozers to move around. But yeah, you're right. Again, for China, that's quite unfair.
Damn China, always getting the short straw.
They really do. Poor scouting and nowhere to pick up the supply crates. So yeah, I suppose there is that element.
Nice defense here from Logica. We'll be able to clean these RPGs up. Didn't get any trucks either.
It's gonna be a nice demo trap.
Oh.
Good hustle. Well, there are a lot of fantastic demo trap placement points on this map.
This is a nice building. He sees an oil cap. Look at the supplies though. Rage only having one supply. So he's gone very aggressive play and hasn't been able to deny Logica from mining off 2 supplies. So he will have his propaganda center on the way. The second supply isn't that close, is it? It's actually a bit of a distance away. In fact, it seems like this spawn actually has a much easier time getting 2 supplies. That seems really unfair.
RPGs here dropped in. There's one truck going down.
Flanks with a Gatling tank and cut off the retreat. Yeah, how is that fair?
Sorry?
How is
so
that
what are we
fair?
going into?
Like, look at the supply.
Right, so
Supply. They're like almost on the same screen,
Yeah,
kind of.
okay.
And then you've got here, all the way down to here.
Right.
Doesn't that seem like the north side has a much bigger distance between it?
Yeah.
Just look at the mini-map. It's quite huge.
This is
That's a neutral supply. Anyone
Yeah.
has that.
Wishing I could refute your statement here. Callum, I'm unable to currently refute your statement. I'll work on it.
Because we've seen that twice now. Is the North player just can't really get a second supply.
Yeah.
And as USA, it's not too bad because USA can play very well on one supply, but GLA in China, not so much.
I'm not really sure what the advantage of being North is. There is
I guess
one.
you could say that this oil, it kind of favors them.
Yeah, the oil derrick is closer.
Maybe even this oil as well kind of favors them
I
too.
believe both oils are closer, so maybe that's the point of it. So it's pretty rare that you see asymmetric map design in 0 Hour.
Okay, that barrack survives, and this demo trap. Okay, so manual, I like that. Gets 2, hoping for more, but it's all he got. So that was good play there by Rage. Definitely needs to get some outposts mixed in for detection.
Logica should be well aware how many demo traps are down. A lot of them's been revealed.
That's one way of trying to find them is just firewall everywhere until
Yeah.
you blow them up. Unless that was actually if you saw that with
He might
the
have
workers.
done. Yeah. Might have seen it go down. BB traps on both oils as well as the RD platform. That's nice. Be lucky and maybe find another advanced demo trap here as well. Not sure if it's within firewall range.
It's
No.
getting a little. Is it getting a little bit of damage?
Yeah, a little bit.
I think it is. No, maybe it's not. Can't tell. Okay, that may get 3 battle masters. Oh, demo bike doesn't get anything.
But it's a bait.
Oh, the manual. Can we? Okay, that wasn't manual. So I only got 2. Only got 2.
Well, very cost efficient.
Actually, all cap down the south. Was that a Lotus? Yeah, there's a Lotus. Rebel looking to cap the Arty platform, which was destroyed. Very sad, Rebel.
Horrible.
OPP Lotus won't get hit by the demolitions upgrade. Okay, no, it still blew up. It just didn't obviously kill Lotus.
OP. One of them has been revealed here.
Yep, Lotus.
Lotus knows about them, so beacons are going to go down. Essentially, one of the reasons we don't see a lot of outposts mixed in. Lotus is going to have the opportunity to do a full lap around the map and point out any potentially scary advanced demo traps.
Middle supplies as well.
One truck going down. The RPG is going to try and take out the supply. Those will buy a lot of time when it comes to repairs, however. Probably should evac from this one. No, ECM's get a nice shutdown onto the technical.
But all 3 of them are actually shutting down. Demolitions upgrade has arrived, so the demo bike's now going to be even more powerful.
Slowly, Rage's presence on this map is being cleaned up.
So that's the only oil left. The other ones have all been destroyed. And we have a pretty big army of tanks Battle Masters, Gats, Dragon Tanks, ECMs.
Honestly, I'm not sure where Rage's income has been. I mean, he's really been on one supply and hasn't really had control of the oil derrick, so I suppose that is certainly part of it. But he's been trading fairly cost efficiently when it comes to using those demo bikes. So probably pulling off a little bit ahead of Logica.
Logica not happy with the 3 supplies. He wants more. He wants 4 supplies. We also have a Emperor Overlord, only having 1 outpost. Gotta be careful with that. Maybe wants to have a bit more than that, just for extra recaps. Oh, nasty. But still, not really enough.
Maybe enough to buy time and potentially allow Rage to win this first engagement, but achieve a lot from that point on.
It was actually pretty good for Logica that he didn't lose the outpost there, so he still has detection.
Yeah.
He knows that he's not going to hit demo traps. No 5th supply just yet for Logica, but I'm sure he's got his eye on it.
Eric's gonna fall here, no more RPGs coming in. Jarman has arrived. It's a bit of a switch up. I'm not sure if that was scouted by Logica. He's backing away. Potentially trying to avoid a Jarman snipe, especially onto the outpost.
So the dream there would be to try and steal the ECM. It does give him a bit of usage, because then if he transitions into helixes, he'll have that deflection. I suppose it's a lot more important if you're versing a USA, like if you're in a team game or something, and you get an ECM. Okay, should be able to hold off. Gets another Battle Master snipe. There's 1 RPG left.
Well, Worker's gonna try and deny it. Unsuccessful.
Here's the demo upgrade as well, remember? So you can actually blow up. He gets the outpost.
Good, so detection's gonna be denied here.
That oil was recapped by Rage.
And no response from whichever unit is inside Logica's garrison.
At first, I wasn't sure what that sound was, and it was obviously the sound of the booby trap being placed.
It's pretty rare we actually see one of those going down.
Yeah.
It's very quick. Seems like Helix transition is in the cards.
Do we actually have a CC? Oh, I don't think we do. Oh, there it is.
There
Okay,
it is in
in
the
the
bottom,
corner.
yeah. Pretty shocking if there wasn't one. Doesn't look like the RPG went for a detonate onto the... Maybe not, maybe no, it just took RPG damage and now the Helix has taken out the RPG, so... Yeah, this game looks pretty over. I'm not sure what Rage is going to do here.
Yeah, like, these supplies should probably be over here somewhere. That'd be a lot more fair. And then if the oil was, like, over here, so it was more fair for both.
I wouldn't even be mad if Rage called Imba now.
I just don't know how I never noticed this until now. But normally it doesn't even matter. Like, you still normally just see the other player get the supplies down here.
Yeah. Yeah, clearly it does have a lot to do with the positioning of the oil derricks. And
Oh, whoa.
quite a common map! Oh!
Gets disabled like mid-air.
Right.
Still just like gets like sick air off of that mountain.
I know how we give players swag
Oh
points.
my god, he's gonna do it
I'm
again.
gonna give that demo bike swag points for doing a double backflip,
Dude.
Superman off the cliff and right into the middle of Logica's army. So.
After seeing that, I suddenly feel really inspired to go download and play like Dave Mirror, like BMX, whatever those games are called. You know the one that in the Nutri-Grain packets you got. There was like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, and there was one for BMX as well. It was Dave Hoffman, I think.
Okay, yeah.
I think there's like a skiing one as well. I can't remember if it was before or after the Age of Empires, but they definitely gave away some of those sports
I
games.
can't believe Age of Empires was in Nutri-Grain pack. How good is that?
Yeah.
Best.
Could you imagine if there was like Company of Heroes 2 in like a Nutri-Grain
There
packet?
will be. Like, give it 10 years and the kids will be like, what is this shitty game?
It would just be a Steam code.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll be well past discs and yeah.
not quite the
and
same.
it won't be a packet of cereal. It'll be I don't know, a tiny little pill box where you just have your daily pill of breakfast and then
Right. Yeah. But it wouldn't be like a Steam code. It would be like an Xbox code for. And that's sad.
yeah, it is.
Damn,
stuff,
Xbox.
Jarman. Ranger somehow managed to stay in this game, and he's on Palace Tech. The battle bus has scrap, and this army can deal with Helix coming in. So this is pretty cool. No stealth detection. With that being said,
Demo Rebel Ambush may be available soon. I don't think we've seen it a second time, unless I missed it. A bit of a counter-attack here. The army's not able to defend.
oh no, they're gonna take it. Dozer. That's a bit of a mistake. Could have seen an easy Dozer steal there.
Well, was it Jarman? Oh,
He's up
yeah,
there,
you're
he's
right.
right there,
yeah,
yeah,
he could have
yeah.
taken that, got a power plant. That would have been good.
Especially with the RPGs already inside of the battle bus, would have been really easy to look for a cap. So it could be that the Helix transition is a mistake here, because Rage could just close the game out because of the transition with this battle bus and the quads. The Helix just can't deal with that army. It's all kinds of dangerous.
Yeah.
They can't chase it down where the quads are moving because of the battle bus. They can't engage heads up with the amount of quads that are there. Going for the base is probably the most intelligent choice here for Logica.
He may be able to fight head up if the quads are targeting something else. Like, if he times it well and the quads don't retarget, then maybe. But, yeah, it's going to be a close one. Okay, like now, this is bad. Oh, God. The prop Helix barely survives.
My truck's going down. There goes the supply. Havertz in a fantastic position, and the mines will deny any movement through the center of the map. See, Rage go for a flanking maneuver.
So there's still the supplies here. These ones have all been mined out. The middle's still there, and this one is still here. So there's a lot of supplies on the map. This is going to be very hard for either of our players to actually secure them. And you know what that sound means, Blake. That is a sneak attack. But Jarman's really out of position here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing.
May get hit by those mines too.
All right, there's still a demo. There's still a demo Rebel Ambush as well, so I'm not sure why Logic is looking for an engagement here.
I think that's the Anthrax.
Yeah, there's the Rebel Ambush. Takes out the entire ground army. The Anthrax bomber's going to deny any further production, and this is the opportunity for the army to push in. It's actually smart from Rage. He's going to pull back and defend.
And there's a lot more quads, and there's 3 tunnels here. This
Where's
could
the
be
pop?
quite deadly.
Where's the
There
pop?
it is. That's the pop you wanted to see so much. And as a result, those helixes get gunned down instantly. There's actually 2 pops there, and all 3 helixes come crashing down. And that's going to be the GG.
Wow.
You are
Did we miss a second Rebel Ambush? Or was that only 2, that game?
No, there were only 2. I only
Okay.
saw 2, at least. One of the major army, and then
Yeah.
there really wasn't a big ground army from Logica. He hit a really awkward timing where he didn't invest in late game economy and he went for helixes at the same time. So he spent all his cash on helixes and couldn't replenish his ground army, is what we saw there.
Right.
That's kind of where he was at, and he just didn't get enough in from those additional supplies before they were denied by Rage's push.
Yeah, I think it was at the time where he mined out his second supplies.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
third supplies didn't really do that much. Neither did the fourth supplies. They got denied pretty quickly. So, well played by Rage, the supplies collected being in favor of Logica, but the demo bikes, demo rebel ambushes actually making up for it. So, that's twice that we've seen the unfair spawn win on this map.
Very cool. Enjoyable game. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen.
I know there's actually an original map too, like Coastal Conflict. Isn't it based off of something normally? Like you have...
I mean,
Yeah.
Coastal Conflict is based on something,
this is,
isn't
dude, this is the new Relax. I want to show you this new Relax map.
Okay.
Um,
Map 55.
yeah,
That was
I
actually
assume it's a
called, or-
temporary name.
Right,
Bombardment
okay.
Beach. Yeah, see, that's it here. That's like the default one.
Right, okay.
And then Coastal
yeah.
Conflict is modified so the spawns are moved.
Okay.
Yeah, well, while we're here, I'll show you this Relax map. It's pretty generic in terms of... This is skirmish.
You didn't sign an NDA, did you? With the...
No, it's on the forums.
That's cool.
On GameReplays.org. This is like a extra special edition bonus sneak peek. Okay, I can't pause because I'm playing. So you've got your 1 supply, your 2 supply, your free oil.
Yeah.
There's a little bunker there too. You've got middle supplies sort of favoring the south. Weak garrisons there, pretty open. 2 oils in the middle, some bunkers nearby. That's the other supplies there. And then, yeah, 2 supplies on an oil. So, pretty basic. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I actually quite like that garrison placement.
These?
Yeah, it's quite good. Just because, yeah, admittedly that it's easier to get a supply center up for the south player, but it's kind of easier to look for garrison control for the north player in terms of denying supply trucks and Chinooks and things like that getting inside those garrisons. I mean, obviously that swings both ways, and you can still get the player with the better supplies to get the garrisons, but they're still in a better position for the northern player to, in this case, to sneak those garrisons and get control over the suppliers. Plus, there are 2 garrisons, good garrisons, within range of denying mining from the suppliers as well. Those 2 forward ones, which is cool. Plus, this is my all-time favorite thing. Yeah, this is from like that campaign, that thing.
Oh, really?
You have to destroy. I think you have to destroy them. They're in one of the campaigns. I forget which one it is. It's like these are like the GLA pillars or whatever. And you have to like go around, destroy like 5 of them or something.
AK.
Yeah, statue with like a AK being held up. So the angry mob statues. You have to go around and destroy them. These are very cool. I think that these are one of the most awesome models in Zero, and I haven't really seen one in a map. So that's quite cool.
It's been so long since I played the campaign. I remember the USA campaign. There's like 20 oil derricks, but apart from that, I really have no idea. Probably the only thing I don't like is these oils. I just don't think these are necessary to have them that free, because you can't really harass that at all, and it's right next to the supply too. I like it in Homeland Rocks, where you have the oil, which is not only is it in between the supplies, but also you have those outwards paths, so you can actually harass the oil without having to go through the supply. But as it stands here, this seems like it's going to be a thing that you can't really ever deny apart from General's powers, which then would be kind of unfair for GLA.
Maybe if there was a path there, that could be cool. Like, just leave the garrison so you can still defend it, but like maybe if there's a path up here and you can come this way. But yeah, that's definitely the idea I got, that it's kind of like an extension on Homeland Rocks. I'm not sure if I'm a bigger fan of it. As you said, Homeland Rocks is a really cool, safe oil placement. So
yeah, or if the oil was maybe like over here or somewhere, so it's like it's actually still vulnerable, but it's
you don't want too many oils that close together though. That's also the issue.
But it's away from the supplies.
So you don't want 4 oils that close together. It's like, it's really unfair.
I guess for China it is, because you use Lotus Cap
Lotus
everything.
Cap all of them, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And even China early game, it's just like you just get 4 red guard out and then just like insta 4 cap. And then you get 4k cash. So yeah, they should be somewhat spread out.
What about if there was a different tech building here? Like a refinery or something else, I don't know.
No, I mean, I like the oil derricks on this map. I think that's cool.
So do you want like 10 more of these?
I want 10 more of
around
those,
the entire map?
Yeah, we don't want to overdo them. I just like that it's here. So yeah. Other than that, the map looks, I mean, yeah, a little bit generic, but it seems cool. So I can see this being played.
Yeah, cool. All right, well, that'll wrap us up this video. Hopefully we see some games on this map. Always cool to see variety. And yeah, that's it. See ya.